I'm looking at you, first-time entrepreneurs. Are you sick of feeling nervous or icky whenever you have to do sales in your business? I'm about to teach you my red light, green light system, and by the end of this video, you're going to be able to do co-created attraction-based sales that feel good for everyone. For more super simple business building tips, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell so you get alerted when I post new videos every Monday and Thursday. So when I talk about attraction sales, what that really is attracting your PPC, otherwise known as your perfect potential client or perfect potential customer. It's about attracting them using content, showing up both in real life and online, and really having a strong presence that you are able to attract your audience with your PPC with through the things that you're putting out there. It's all about knowing your PPC, knowing your market and your audience, and really understanding what their biggest problems are and what their most urgent needs are. It's also about being clear on the solutions you have to those problems. How do you solve those problems? How do you create content, and how do you bring value into your PPC's life through that content? So once we know all about their problem, your solution, the content you provide, that attraction comes in by really showing up and being loud and proud and out there online and in real life so that your client actually knows that you exist and how you help them and how they can get in touch with you. Let's talk about the co-created sales process. And I'm going to give you a little tip right now. You will know that you have mastered the co-creation sales process when neither you nor your PPC feels like you are in a sales process. So that is hashtag sales goals. So let's start with what it's all about. It really is about you no longer selling to somebody, and it's about you and your PPC going on this journey of discovery together about how their problem and your solution is a potential fit, and having that conversation to decide if it is the right fit for both of you and how you can take those next steps together. Now, I have fabulous news for you. Guess what? You can ditch those old school, predatory, manipulative sales tactics that we all grew up with, because the world is changing, and my friends, you do not have to sell that way. It is gross, it is icky, and I am so over it. So what does it look like to ditch those outdated predatory sales tactics? Now, first of all, I want to say, listen, if you are guilty of doing this, it's okay. You know what? When you're starting off in sales, we do what most of us do. We look around to see what others are doing and learn from that and copy that, right? We mimic it. So if you're doing it, it's okay. But I'm going to teach you better right now so that you can start doing better. Now, step number 1 is to remove any manipulation, shame, or guilt. Do not make your PPC feel guilty for not working with you, or don't try to trick them into working with you based on some sort of manipulation. So you might see things like this. If you really believed in yourself, you would invest in coaching with me. Or you're blocking your own abundance of success by not investing in this program. Listen, if your sales tactics rely on shaming other people or guilting them, you ain't got it, all right? So let's drop that, and we want to start standing on the value and the strength of that value and on that solution that you bring. Now, the other thing is around fear, okay? We want to drop the fear. So things like, you will fail unless you learn these 5 secrets to success, or look around the room, 90% of you are going to fail. Don't be another statistic. Yes, that's the voice that I use when people are manipulating and using fear. Listen, you don't got to do it. If people are feeling afraid and that's what's causing them to take action, that is a weak position to sell your stuff from. And also, you're going to get really poor buy-in. You're going to see people buy it because they're pressured or afraid. They're not going to finish it. They're not going to take it seriously. Don't do it. All right. The next one is FOMO, or high pressure or arbitrary/fake timelines and deadlines. Things like, my rates go up in 24 hours, so buy now. I only have 3 spots left. You better get them. Guys, I'm getting stressed out, and I'm just recording this video. Listen, FOMO, fear of missing out, high pressure, arbitrary and fake deadlines are dumb. We all know they're not real, and if people do, guess what? They're going to find out they're not real the next time they see your ad on Facebook somewhere, and they're going to feel hoodwinked. They're going to feel tricked, and it's not the way to build. Now I'm going to say something here, because here's the thing. Sometimes this is a sales strategy and it does apply. Your rates are legitimately going up, or you legitimately only have 3 spots left, right? Or, this really is only a once a year cart open offer, and once that cart closes, they have to wait a year. So there are times when the high pressure is a real thing, but I'm going to tell you that when it's arbitrary and fake, it feels very different than if it's a real legitimate thing. It's going to come across different. I will also tell you that different business models, that process works for them, that pressure works for them, and others it doesn't. So you need to really understand your market and your audience and what will resonate with them and what your business model looks like. And do you need to impose these deadlines? Are they real? And how are you communicating that in a way that's authentic, on brand for you, and is really honoring the audience and, again, that co-created sales process? So I'm not saying to not do it if that's your business model, but please pay attention to when it's arbitrary, fake, and doesn't serve either your business model or your audience. Okay, the next thing is I want you to think about attraction versus convincing. Because here's the thing. I always hear people say to me, how do I convince someone to work with me? How do I convince someone to buy to me? Have you ever uttered those words? When you have to convince somebody today, you got to convince them tomorrow, and you got to convince them the next time. We want to think about being so good at what we do and creating such value out there in the world that people are clamoring to work with you. All right. And then when you open that door to them, they come through that door, they're looking around, they're investigating what you're all about. You are co-creating that process with them. So now we're going to head into the next part, how to attract through content, public speaking, and networking. But first, I want you to comment below a great big heck yeah if you are ready to ditch predatory, outdated sales tactics and move into attraction co-created sales processes. Let's dig into attracting your PPC. And remember, I said it's all about content, public speaking, and networking. So we'll start with content. This is a great way to showcase your expertise. It's a way for you to provide value to your PPC and really showcase how you solve that problem and the fact that, yeah, you know what you're doing. It is also a fantastic way to utilize SEO to drive traffic to your website, to build your list, and then, of course, to build your reputation. The next thing is public speaking. Public speaking, both to your audience and to getting outside your bubble into other people's audience bubbles, is a great way to really establish and build that know, like, trust factor. This is where people get to feel up close and personal to you. Again, getting all those benefits I already mentioned with the content creation, but also really drives home that opportunity for people to fall in love with you. This is such an opportunity to establish your brand's tone, your vibe, your personality, and why people would resonate with you and want to work with you. All right, let's talk about networking. And I know that a lot of you are groaning right now. I'm going to keep it super real with you. For those of you out there who hate networking or who are going to say to me, but Lindsay, I network all the time, it doesn't work. Let's be honest, y'all are probably doing it wrong. Yeah, that's right. If you are not networking strategically with a system, with intention, you're right. You are wasting your time and, more importantly, that precious resource, your energy. I'm talking to you, introverts. So here's the thing. Networking is the most important thing that you can do in the first 1, 2, and 3 years of your business. This is what's going to put you directly in front of your PPC. This is how you learn your market and what the heck is going on with them. This is also where you get a chance to connect with other leaders, potentially collaborate with other people with whom you share a similar audience. It also opens the door to so many opportunities you don't even know exist yet. Networking is the magic of your business, and it is the lifeblood of your business and how it will grow in those first few years. Building a solid, strong network is so important for that market research, opening those doors to opportunities, and expanding in ways I swear you didn't even know were possible. So let's dive in to my super juicy and surprisingly simple red light, green light system. Now, this red light, green light system is the heart of attraction sales and co-creating that sales process. And really what it means is you are getting a red light or a green light from your PPC to either move forward into the sales process or to stop at whatever point you're at. Now, how amazing would it feel to no longer have that nervous energy or feel that insecurity or self-doubt around whether or not you should ask this person if they want to work with you? And I know if it's in your first couple of years in business and you got no experience in sales, you are experiencing this. It's okay. It's normal. Everybody goes through it. But you know what? You don't have to. The other thing is you don't have to keep getting into that sales pitch mode where your PPC you can tell is being nice, but their eyes are kind of glazing over and they don't really want to be there, but you kind of feel like you've painted both of you guys into a corner and you don't know how to get out of it. Like, heck no, we've moved on, we've evolved. You don't have to do that. So here's the thing. When should you implement the green light, red light system? It's really all about knowing in the moment how you feel. Okay, anytime you're going to offer advice, or ask if they want to hop on a call with you, or ask if you can send them something or recommend something, or even if they'd like to work with you. Anytime you feel yourself either getting into, oh, I feel kind of pushy, or I have this feeling like I'm about to fling myself off of a cliff and just see what happens, right? You want to pull out the red light, green light system and you want to start asking questions instead. So instead of saying, oh, I have a free training you should really do, you could instead say, I have a free training that might help you. Would you like me to send it to you? Another thing is, oh, you should totally work with me. I know I can help you. You can then say, do you want to hear more about how I work with people like you? It's all about asking that question and stop telling your PPC what to do. I'm going to share with you at the end of this video a link to both a networking video and a sales call video because I think that they're going to really lend themselves nicely to what you're learning here today. But I'm going to give you the answer right now to what to say when you are on a sales call with somebody and you see the opportunity to work together and you don't know how to open up that subject. This is where we use the red light, green light and ask that question. A really simple question is, would you like to know more about working with me? That's it. It's such a simple question. It's such a gentle question, and it puts the onus back on your PPC to say yes or no. Now, anytime you get a red light, I'm going to tell you it is a relief because it allows you to avoid alienating, pushing, or getting into sales pitch mode where neither of you are happy. If you get that red light, thank them. Ask if they'd like to add you on social media. Ask if they'd like to join your Facebook group. Whatever it is, ask that next question and then say goodbye in peace and grace. If you get the green light, oh, yes, then you can let them have it. Tell them about what it is like to work with you. Talk about your packages. Talk about why you do what you do. And remember to continue to ask questions all along the way. Does that sound like something that would help you? Are you interested in learning more? Do you want to talk about my packages? What kind of budget are you working with? Are you ready to work with someone like me? Just keep asking questions and allow that co-created sales journey to happen. Now you know my red light, green light system, and you are well on your way to co-creating that attraction sales process. So what's next? If you look down in the description, you're going to see a link there to a training that I created just for you to help you understand why your business isn't growing and what you can do about it. Click on that link and dive in. Next steps for you are to check out the 2 videos that I mentioned that I was going to share with you, so please click on those. If you like this video, remember to click like, share it with your business besties, and if I didn't cover something that you want to hear, put it in the comments below. I'll see you online. Happy connecting.